Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Spawn Nudie. I'm Spontaneous One. Welcome back to another video. It's been a little bit since I've done a military talk, like what I've experienced, and it's just another basic training story. Hopefully, you enjoy it and see the dumb stuff that happened in my basic training. Um, Not saying we were the smartest group, but we did a lot of dumb things. Most of the time, got caught, but they laughed pretty hard about it. Couldn't tell by this video's title. D&D in basic. It's it was entertaining, and spoiler alert, we got caught. So I went to basic training at Fort Jackson. If I didn't say that in a previous video or you haven't seen any of those. So at Fort Jackson, we were with a bunch of just infantry guys. We had some Cow Scouts, some just different people in charge of us, but it was mainly infantry. Well, well, at basic, people got bored. We'd be in our rooms for like 8 hours, and on weekends, we would just be told sit around, talk with each other. So, not weekends, Sundays. There's a difference, I know. So we had guys decide we won't play D&D. So they contacted their families to send them character sheets and D&D material. And if it was just a regular sized letter, they want to have us open in front of them because it's just a letter. It could have some familial stuff to it, just heart to heart, or you could have something off the wall. They didn't want to know. But if it was like a thick package or if it was a really thick envelope, they'd have us open in front of them. So these guys had their families send them like 2, 3 sheets at a time. Like just sheets. Like it would be one entire character sheet. It'd be just all 3 pages at once. And have to do it like 9 times. And we had them getting so much D&D like paper material. And to roll for dice, they took a pencil and they would have it roll and do percentiles with them and all that. Eventually, they found foam, made dice, and wrote on them. And then eventually, in one of the packages, someone actually got dice. I think they had like 5 sets at one point, like before we left. And everything was going well. We're probably into week 6, maybe 7, and we've been doing this since like week 2. So they don't know, and everyone's having fun with it. The people in the bay who didn't do it just kind of laughed. That was like, yeah, drill sergeants don't know, cool. And the people who were doing it was having a blast playing games while everything was supposed to be so serious. And we were getting trained, disciplined, all that. So there's one night, a lot of us were asleep, and I think it was about 9 guys. We're just sitting in the corner with all the lockers, just equipment, not like personal lockers, the lockers we keep our stuff in, but like where we kept cleaning supplies and the lockers that were locked. And it was kind of away from where all the bunks were in the bay. And we had it where, well, I wasn't playing. They were playing all that, and the night watch came in. Just go check up, make sure everything's okay, get a head count, make sure everyone's there, make sure Fireguard wasn't asleep. Well, they're still playing D&D in the corner. Couldn't get the door opened, and they couldn't hide. So they got caught. They didn't turn on the lights. They didn't smoke us. They literally just took a photo on their phone, did a head count, and left. And the guys were just like, oh no. Well, the next morning, one of the drill sergeants walked up to us, and he didn't start smoking us. We were kind of questioning it. he was just like, y'all are a bunch of nerds. Like, you're playing D&D at midnight? You're nerds. That's all he said. And we kind of questioned it because we were ready. We smoked. We didn't care if we got smoked. We just want to know, like, it was okay. And we had a lieutenant. He came by. Turns out he played D&D. The Calf Scout sniper drill sergeant played D&D. And a couple other drill sergeants did a lot of nerdy stuff like that too. And like we got made fun of. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bullying. Military doesn't care. But like it wasn't anything that hurt anyone. But they just made a bunch of jokes and they would make a lot of nerdy comments. Like these big tough army men would just make a nerd joke. Like they'd talk about Harry Potter and make all these references. And it was really cool. Like I'm not gonna be upset. People enjoy what they enjoy. I enjoy nerdy stuff. If you haven't seen my channel and you just clicked because it's military related, this is a lot more nerdy content than military content. We do try to do a little bit of everything. But yeah, we continue to play D&D. I jumped in every once in a while. We had a lot of games. And by future videos of what you're going to see, we are done too. Yeah, we played D&D at basic training. Thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.